Custody of the child and the laws in India. The issue of child custody crops up during diverse proceedings or judicial separation. It becomes an important issue to be decided by the courts. It refers to the process of controlling, caring, and maintenance of the child less than 18 years of age by the custodial parent under the set parameters such as financial security, understanding with the child, lifestyle, etc. The prime rights of nurturing the child with respect to education, development, medical, emotional, physical, etc. lies with the custodial parent, while the non custodial parent only holds the right to access and meet the child. In innumerable cases, both the parents are provided with the access to the child, but the physical custody of the child is usually granted to one parent. The family courts, while deciding on this, need to keep the best interest of the child as of paramount importance. Kinds of child custody arrangements in India. A court of competent jurisdiction in India primarily orders the custody of the children in the following three forms. One is physical custody. Physical custody, when awarded to a parent, implies that the minor will be under the guardianship of the parent with periodical interaction and visitation with the other parent. The target behind such a custody award is to give a better life to the child in a safe and fulfilling environment, and also makes sure that the child is not deprived of the affection of the other parent during his or her formative years. Joint custody. Joint custody of a child does not imply that both the parents have to live together because of the child, despite the fact that Indian courts believe that it is the best for the welfare of minor. Joint custody actually means that both the parents will take care of the child turn by turn, keeping the child in their custody. The rotation of the child among the parents may vary from certain days or week or even for a month. This benefits the child as on one hand the child gets the attention of both the parents, and on the other hand parents get to be part of their child's life. Legal custody. Legal custody of a child does not necessarily entails having the child with the parents or vice versa. It basically means that parents are granted a legal custody and they can take every decision for the child, likewise education, medical treatment. In most of the cases, legal custody is granted to both the parents together, but in certain cases where the divorce is messy and parents do not agree with each other, then in such cases the court grants legal custody to any one of the parent. The Guardians and Wards Act 1890 gives complete power to the court to decide the guardian for a child. This is often called legal custody in common use. Other kinds of custody often used in common parlance are sole custody, where one parent is the sole caretaker of the child; joint custody, where both the parents are responsible for the child; third party custody, where a third party, that is grandparents or somebody other than the parents, gets the custody of the child. Legislations governing child custody under different laws in India. The Guardians and Wards Act 1890 is a universal law pertaining to the regulations and issues involving child custody and guardianship in India, regardless of the religion the child belongs to. However, India, being a secular nation, practices different religions, namely Hindu, Christian, and Islam. Hence, every religion has a personal law set for child custody, which determines the process through which parents can seek the custody of their child. Custody under Hindu law. The laws associated under Hindu law, namely Section 26 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Section 38 of the Special Marriage Act 1954, and Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956, describes about the reforms and regulations set for seeking child custody. Explore about them in detail now. Section 26 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955. This act deals with the maintenance, education and caring of child and validates the child's custody if and only if both the parents follow Hindu religion. Under this act, the court can any point of time pass interim orders, judgments, amendments, etc. with respect to the child's maintenance and can dispose of the pending decree within 60 days from the date of service of notice. Section 38 of Special Marriage Act 1954. The Act validates the child's custody if both the parents belonging to different religions or have undertaken a court marriage. Under this Act, the court can any point of time pass interim orders, judgments, amendments, etc. with respect to the child's maintenance and can dispose of the pending decree within 60 days from the date of service of notice. Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956. Under this act, only biological parents and not step parents are given the right to seek the custody of their minor child only if she is a Hindu. Custody under Muslim law. As per the Muslim law, only the mother holds the ultimate right to seek her children's custody under the rights of Hizanat until she is not convicted or found guilty of any misconduct. Custody under Christian law. The child's custody for parents belonging to Christian religion need to follow the reforms and laws set under Section 41 of the Divorce Act 1869. In addition to this, Section 42 and 43 of the same Act holds the right to decide upon the child's custody once the judgment with respect to separation or divorce has been passed. Children being naive and emotional, thus it is incumbent on the judiciary to safeguard their interest without having to leave them emotionally scared post the proceedings. Thus, the main objective of the courts while deciding on custody issue which arise during divorce proceedings is to protect the best interest of the child. The Karnataka High Court said that it is the most natural thing for a child to grow up in the company of their mother, and a child gets the best protection and education only through the mother even in nature. The court granted the mother with the custody of the child considering the happy environment, stability and well-being that she would be able to provide. However, the custody of the child doesn't imply inclusion of any property in the name of the child. The child custody laws in India are evolving and now all of them have adopted the uniform practice of keeping the child's best interest in mind. Further, the recommendations of the Law Commission and the Law New petitions are thriving for equality among the father and the mother in the custody of rights. These rights are gaining prominence in the present era, and the courts have adopted a tendency of equating mother and father equally. Thank you.